Let's give them a wave this time. Bye, folks. Stand up and send these guys on their way. Derek Poppy in 7. R.J. White, 64. 10 cars, John Hart, 16. Is Jacob Bradley. Stand up and send them on their way. Make a little noise here, Bearfield Speedway fans. Ryan Spillers, 38. Beside him comes the 0, Bob Masters. Matt Janes in 4. Brian James, 26. Austin Baumler, 67. 86, Cesar Guzman. Kyle Poffenberger, 88. James Hughes, 69. Michael Quintanilla in 11. It'll be 20 laps. Here we go, 19 cars in the front-wheel drives. Mini stock feature winner Keith Barker will be over here to meet and greet you race fans in just a few moments. We'll set up Victory Lane behind the grandstands on the south end of the midway. We've got the lights set up waiting for your champions tonight. So after the races, chance to meet your champs. Here they come. Scott Stovall says that ain't gonna happen. No green, yellow flag out. Off turn number 4, walking pace start. Green flag, let's see him come up through the gears. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling into turn number 1, go to front wheel drives. 2 and 3 abreast. Off turn number 2, down the backstretch, race lead is Mike Keener. Hyundai, Hyundai, Hyundai. Mike Keener out front with the lead. You old drag racing fans thought that was funny. You kids didn't have any idea what that was all about. Mike Keener leads lap number 1. The Warhog Jr., Sean Poffenberger up to second quickly. Kayla Schuler, our little lady driver on the move in car number 27, racing for third along with the one of Kenny Spillers. Here comes the Dreamsicle, car number 26, Brian James on the move, as well as smiling Bob Masters, and the big Oldsmo Boogie, number 0, coming up through the field. It's the Hyundai Sonata showing the way so far. Mike Keener up around the outside comes the Chevy number 82 of Poffenberger. Whoa, somebody over the top of the racetrack and into the tire barrier. Yellow flag out, not sure who went over. Somebody over the top and into the barricade. Green flag out. Ryan Spiller spins around to 30-64 of R.J. White, yellow flag out. 16 of Jacob Bradley able to make it back to the racetrack, did not lose a lap. R.J. White got dumped around in the big time. John Hart in car number 10 dragging a little bumper. Still 18 of the 19 starters on the racetrack. Front wheel drives have been putting on some big car counts this year. Michael Quintanilla in the yellow and black number 11, already almost halfway up to the field after starting dead last. Keener in the 37, again slowly brings the field around turn 4. We're seconds away from a green. Green flag. And they're off. Austin Baumler timed the restart perfectly. Everybody else is still nose to tail fighting for the bottom. Look at Austin around the outside, has passed 7 cars and still coming. Austin Baumler, born again Jack Hewitt running the outside line, and now brings Cesar with him. Austin Baumler We checked it. He did not pass anybody before the green. Passed half the field after. Sean Poffenberger the lead. Keep an eye on that purple number 67. Austin Baumler is driving like he's got somewhere to go. Oh, look out. He ran out of places to go. He spun it. A huge drive goes away for Austin Baumler, spinning all by himself. We're 3 wide down the backstretch. The Dreamsicle 26, Brian James coming up through traffic, along with the Oldsmo Boogie, the number 0, Smiling Bob. Poffenberger still the lead. Look out, James into the back of him, has to lift. Kayla Schuler, the lady driver, runs in second and looks for the lead. Out of turn 2, let's give the lead to Kayla Schuler. Hey, ladies. Let's put the girl out front. Kayla Schuler, your new race leader, in the front wheel drives. Off turn 4, holding off the boys. Poffenberger to second, Masters third, Brian James in fourth. And Kayla Schuler having the time of her life out front leading. Here comes Smiling Bob up the inside. Poffenberger to the outside, 3 deep into turn number 3. New leader, spin, Mike Keener all by himself. Down in the grass, we stay green. Gives the lead over to Smiling Bob Masters. Kayla Schuler drops back to second. Need you ladies to stay back from the fence, please. Keener keeps it going. Brian James comes to second around Kayla Schuler. Poffenberger in fourth. Matt James runs fifth. Austin Baumler, who had the race of his life going, now just hoping for a caution to catch the back of the field. Leaders coming up on traffic. Baumler in the 67. Looked like he might drive right up to challenge for the lead. Now about to go a lap down. 9 laps completed for the leader, Bob Masters. Here's Fireball. Matt James up into third place. James Hughes drops out in car number 69. Smiling Bob still with the lead over the number 26 of Brian James. Matt James hangs on to third. Poffenberger in fourth. Kayla Schuler fifth. Derek Poppy sixth. Seventh is Kenny Spillers in car number 1. Michael Quintanilla eighth in car number 11. Then it's the 38 of Spillers, the 11, the 10 of Hart, 86 Guzman, 46 Miller, 16 Bradley, 8 of Jackson, 88 Kyle Poffenberger, and the 37 of Mike Keener. Brian James down the backstretch as that Acura working the outside lane, trying to get by the 0 of Bob Masters. Masters still on the bottom. Drives a little wide, trying to hold off Brian James. James, winner of the first 2 this year. Trouble off top of turn number 3. The number 8 of Chris Jackson drops off top of the racetrack. Caution out. Chris Jackson, problem on the 8 car. Over the top of turn number 3. Yellow flag out. The 50-50 was claimed by one of the people over in the pit area. Congratulations, winning the $412. 4 $100 giveaways left tonight. We've got 1 golden ticket. We'll get the second one in 6 laps. Green flag out. Chris Jackson in 8, Austin Baumler in 67, both dropping off to the pit. Side by side for the lead, 5 to go. Masters and Janes back to turn number 1. Side by side, Matt Janes right behind him. Smiling Bob Masters trying to hold off the Janes gang. Around the outside for the race lead goes Brian. Brian goes out in front in the Acura. Down low the Oldsmobile. Still trying to hang on is Bob Masters. Coming up quick behind him, the 4 car of Matt Janes. Matt Janes in the Saturn hangs on to 3rd. Then 4th, the Chevy of Poffenberger. Give the lead over to Brian Janes, looking for his 3rd straight win. Race on now for 2nd between Smiling Bob Masters and the number 4 of Matt Janes. Poffenberger still in 4th. Kayla Schuler battling for 5th with the 7 car of Derek Poppy. Ken Spillers behind her. Then it's the number 11 car of Quintanilla. Brian Janes heading down the backstretch. He'll look at the white flag this time around. Smiling Bob Masters still hangs on to 2nd place ahead of the 4 of Matt Janes. Then it's the 82 of Poffenberger. Derek Poppy hanging on to 5th place in car number 7. Followed by Kayla Schuler. Checker flag out for Brian Janes. Matt Janes in 3rd. 4th is the 82 of Poffenberger. 5th place goes to the 7 of Poppy. Then 6th is the 27 of Schuler. Little fire from the 1 of Ken Spillers across for 7th. Looks like it's gone out now. Might have been a brake fire. But exciting moments there for Kenny Spillers, whatever the problem was. Safety crew waiting on him. And Kenny goes, "What are you waving at me for?" Brian Janes makes it 3 for 3 to start off the season in that Acura. Out of New Haven, Rural Furniture and Flooring, Economy Auto Parts, E. Brandenburger, Summit City Roofing, Twin Brothers Auto Glass. Let's go give away some more money and meet the winner.